When I watched this trailer and the name Dear, this film trailer, I was like, this is going to be a skeptical film trailer, like all those films that you watch. So you see the trailer, and then after you watch the trailer, you decide, well, it's not my cup of cake. And I thought this is going to be one of those trailer, but turns out it has a very profound message to deliver, and people were very excited, people were very emotional in the comment section, and I was like, okay, I need to see this, I need to understand what's happening, because this is what I need to know. People are talking about suicide, people are talking about the negativity of suicide or negativity of the social media. I understood that this film is not just a film, it's about sending a message as well. So I had to watch this, I had to understand what's going on, and so here we are. We're watching this trailer right now. It's a 3-minute long trailer, I think, but I don't know what to expect. The film's name is Dear Evan Hansen, and it's about, as I said, suicide or depression and the negativity of social life. I am quite active in social life, and in my country, Facebook is the most famous social app or social platform, right after YouTube, right before YouTube, sorry, and Instagram or Twitter or those kinds of big platform that's famous all around the world is not very famous in our country, but they have their influence. But I know how much negativity a platform can become, how much negative energy can penetrate you, and it's dangerous. So seeing this kind of topic being put on a film, and they're trying to send a message through the most productive and most effective way, a film, is very, very good decision to me. And also there's a comment that I saw that the film trailer was released on the Mental Awareness Month, and the movie will release on Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. That's also a very, very good decision to me, because people need to know about those stuff. People need to know what they should do to not just to save others from the depression or suicide, how to prevent others to commit suicide, but they should also save themselves as well. People should know this. People should understand this topic more than anyone else. So let's watch the trailer. Let's see what the story is about. I know people are very emotional towards this. I'm pretty sure some of the comments indicated that this film is about a true story, and I really hope it doesn't, because when it comes about suicide and true story, it's a very, very disappointing thing for me, because suicide is not an answer. I know people will say that there are so many people who say that, well, there's no this morality, this ethical questioning, this old time saying suicide is not an answer is bullshit or something. But people should really stay away from this, because there's no coming back from that step. Once you take it, it's over. So let's watch the trailer now. Let's talk about this a little bit more after we watch the trailer, and let's talk about the suicide, let's talk about the story of this film, let's talk about the message this film is trying to deliver. This is AbirReact. Welcome back to my channel.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why.
Those letters to yourself with Dr. Sherman?
I've been trying to. Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
No one signed your cast. Now we can both pretend we are friends.
I'm sorry about my brother.
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere.
I wish everything was different. Wish I was part of something. Wish that anything they said mattered.
Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's mine. I'll just take it.
Wait, I need that back. Like you could fall, and no one would hear.
Connor took a letter from me, and it was an assignment from my therapist. Ew.
Even when the dark comes crashing through.
Connor's mother and stepfather are here to see you.
When you need a friend to carry you.
Connor wanted you to have this.
And when you're broken on the ground.
Dear Evan Hansen, he wrote it to you.
His last words, Connor took his own life.
Hey, what? I'm sorry, Connor didn't write this.
No, please. It's this.
You will be found.
And we didn't think Connor had any friends.
I mean, you really gonna tell these people that the only thing they have left of their son is a letter that you wrote to yourself?
So, you and Connor, tell us something, please.
Right. I started talking and just couldn't stop. They didn't want me to stop.
I'm putting together a memorial service. If you wanted to do something.
Connor showed me that I wasn't alone. Nobody is.
So, let that lonely feeling wash
Is this a musical?
away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
I didn't know that you were hurting.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand,
A lot of people feel like us.
you can reach out your hand.
People started sharing it. It's everywhere.
I don't understand what happened.
You did.
You don't know how much you've given my family and me. Were you ever actually friends with him?
I never meant to make it such a mess. I was trying to help. If you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I have to tell them.
That trailer was 3 minutes long, but for some reason it feels like it was way smaller. It went just like that. So it indicated a very good trailer, and it also indicated a very good story. Because yeah, in 3 minutes time you can show a lot of this film or this project, and they did, but in the end there's still a lot to show. That also indicated very depthful story of this film, and I think this is also going to be a musical film because the creator also did The La La Land and The Greatest Showman. So those films. So this is going to be, I think, also it's going to be a musical, and it's okay. I don't mind musical films, but a musical films with a very serious topic like this, I think this is the first for me, and it's a great step, because I think people need to understand this topic not just by seriousness, but they need to understand those words. They need to take this word seriously and through their head, not through this word but through songs, because songs hits you differently, and I know I felt it personally. So yeah, I think this is unique and also a very good initiative. And the story is not about, I think, the negativity of the social media. It's about the positivity of the social media, where you can share your thoughts, share your points of views, your stories, to motivate others, or motivate people who's also already in depression. Because in this trailer, someone already said that there's a lot of people like you, you're not alone. You have no idea how many depressed people out there all around you. I'm not going to tell you about the world. I'm going to tell you the person sitting next to you, the person who's walking in front of you, and the people that all around you. There's a chance that most of them are depressed for something or for someone. So depression is very, very, very hard thing, and loneliness and depression, when those two things collide together, that's a very deadly thing. So people should do something to make sure that they're not alone. They need to make a circle anyway to make sure that they are having this conversation, any kind of conversation. I don't know. I don't want to know what kind of thing it is, what kind of topic you're talking about. It doesn't have to be serious. It can be silly or anything, but talk with someone. And people need to understand that this is important. Just staying by yourself, or talking to no one and being yourself, like alone, it's not gonna solve any problem whatsoever. So you need to understand how important this is. And the story is very unique in my perspective, because we were seeing already depressed someone, and he was going through this stages of grief, pain, depressions, and all of a sudden someone else out of nowhere committed suicide because of those same reasons, I think. And people people misunderstood things and thought that he was his only friend. And now, instead of solving his problems and understanding his problems, he was trying to solve the person who died, and he was trying to understand the problem he was facing, and he was talking about those things in front of people. So he wasn't just pretending like saving someone, or he wasn't pretending like I am lying or something. He was telling those things to himself as well. So that's also a unique perspective to tell a story or to tell this problem. I'm really happy that this film is happening, because people need to know about this. People need to understand about this. People need to be educated about this problem, because depression is not a joke. Depression can eat you alive. And if I've already said that if depression and loneliness come together, that's a recipe of disaster. So stay healthy, stay positive, talk to people, talk to your friends, talk to your family. It doesn't matter what kind of word you're saying, just talk and try to be adventurous, try to understand few things, try to achieve things, try to find your hobby and do those things. Try to do things that makes you happy. And I'm really happy that this film is actually talking about those points. So I'm thanking the film crew and the entire production. I'm thanking the people who's made this film possible, and I'm also thanking them to choose a very specific and effective time to release the trailer, and also they chose a very effective time to release the film as well. So for that I also thank them. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'll be seeing you in the next video as well. Until then, I'll take your leave. Bye.